Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's audio production town hall. We do this every month, and we're so glad that you are able to join us today. And just so you know, every month we do a different topic. It could be anything from recording to business, you name it. That's what we do. So hopefully you plan to join us on a regular basis. Today, we are talking about client communication. And I know it doesn't sound super exciting, but I promise you, we're going to get to some juicy things on that topic. I'm Monique Mason. I am the course director for entrepreneurship in the audio industry. And if you're in the audio programs, you will find me about 2 months before you graduate. Today, we have a very special guest, Mr. Sean Mendez Catlin, Esquire of MC&J Law Firm here in Orlando. And so he's going to kind of serve as our unofficial expert on the subject matter. And prior to us getting off on this topic, just want to say that even though Mr. Mendez Catlin is an attorney, this information is for educational purposes only and does not serve as legal advice. So if you have specific questions, you might want to seek out your own legal counsel. All that being said, Sean, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So here's kind of where the idea of this topic came from. We have a lot of students, early to mid-20s, and, there's those that think one form of communication is hip versus, a little less cool. We have a lot of people who use TikTok to communicate, and then maybe they use their Instagram DMs to communicate. The point is it doesn't matter from a business perspective. If you are a business owner and your client's like, oh, just send me a DM or whatever, and you're like, well, I don't use Facebook, I'm only on Instagram, you kind of have to broaden your platforms for communication. So with that being said, you're an attorney and you probably have clients across the board. In your opinion, well, first tell us kind of how you manage clients who want to communicate in different platforms, and then what would you say is a good way to try to manage it?
Yeah, I think you have a lot of different clients who are going to have different ways to communicate. It's kind of the way of life. And in today's world with the internet and how many different platforms there are to communicate, you do really need to have a broader understanding of each platform if you want to be successful, right? Mm-hmm. So we use pretty much everything. I have a Discord, I have LinkedIn, I have Facebook, I have TikTok, I have Instagram. I'm trying to think what else we have out there. There's a whole bunch of different things. And having each one of them will open you up to a different group